Hi guys, this is Tarkin coming at you with another game of Hades, and we're trying to cut some time from our bow, and so I was thinking, what aspects do we want to use, right? I don't think we want to randomly go for it, we want to think of what's best. So I've used Zeus, and the lightning bolts seem good abstractly, but there's an internal cooldown, so it's not good. Poseidon, I use that. There's very scant knockback, so you don't get a lot of like wall knock out of it. I would consider that not very good for the special. Athena, broadly fine, but not dramatic. And if Athena's the right choice, then Aphrodite would be the righter choice because Aphrodite just does more damage. And then Ares, which could be good, and then Artemis, but I'm going to try out Dionysus because I figure this build has the best chance of immediately stacking Hangover onto a target, and I haven't really given Dionysus that much of a shot on most builds, so we're going to think Dionysus to start. I don't know what cast we want to aim for. The Athena cast might still be wonderful, but we're going to aim for Dionysus special, and so I need more stuff for unlocks too. So we're going to just do one level of extreme measures. Should be fine. And then 2 levels of tight deadline. So we'll have a 7-minute timer, but if we don't get out of Tartarus in 7 minutes, then the run's scrapped anyway, right? What kind of record are we going to get if we can't get out of here in 7 minutes? So here we go. Special for Hangover. Now we're talking. Let's just take a free hit real quick. All right. Not off to a great start already. Almost 10 seconds on the first room. Terrible, terrible. But, you know, I think I have forgotten how bad I am with the bow. It'll be alright. I'll remember how to play eventually, or not. But I do think that it's good. Doom might be better. So here from Zeus, we'd really be wanting like his call. I don't love his dash, but his call would be ideal because I don't want his thing on the attack. I mean, it would be fine, but I would just want to override it later. If it was a really high rarity and the other choices were like the dash, which I would consider, broadly speaking, bad for this build. Not as bad as what I just did there. Man, this is taking forever. Alright, so cast. It's just at common. Come on, give us something better than that. Alright, so here we go. Lightning reflexes for that. That's an excellent skill. Really like this skill. This lets you get lightning on your dash no matter what you're doing. Yeah, I think I need to embrace how much the damage over time will solve the problems. Like, I don't need to just be killing them, because I think that's the thing I focus on too much, you know, like kill confirm sort of thing. But here, I just need to appreciate. Whoopsie. That was too much indecision. If we lose a record by a couple of seconds, it won't be for any of these reasons, but this will be the stuff I blame. You know, I really like the Dionysus on the special. I think it goes well, because unlike something like Ares, where only the last one matters, so it's like not really that much of a benefit from this one, being able to stack all of them immediately is pretty solid. And now we'll go from 6 to 8 on the Hangover, so empowering it pretty well. Now, unfortunately, we only have 147 here, which is not enough to buy a boon. Oh, that's rough. It would have been really good to have an Aphrodite boon here. Yeah, it's like the build seems, I mean, broadly speaking, fine, probably. But we get Artemis now, so Artemis cast. you know, I like the Artemis cast, but I feel like actually if we just take the attack, is crit good enough? See, I don't know. See, the one thing, I don't think pressure points is good in this build. So, I mean, yeah, let's just see how this pans out. I don't know. Just trying to see how things go, you know. If I play even remotely fine, well, you know, that crit, you know, now that I'm talking about it, if I can time the crits well, which, you know, that's asking a lot, but it does an absolute ton of damage. So that could sort out the single target. Here, one more hangover damage, or... yeah, sure.
I'll pay for that.
Probably should have saved that, but it's fine. Yeah, you know, the hangover increase is great. Because a room like this, which is really big and annoying, but actually, I think it's already taken care of? No, another wave. Well, nothing to do about that. But if I get good backstab here with, you know, the build is, it's already kind of online. It's not great, you know, but it is, I would call it solid already. And we're going to get a hammer, hopefully for something very dramatic indeed.
Anyone there?
Alright, special pierces foes and 400% damage to armor. Seems really good. Power shot easier to execute for way more damage also seems really good. Which do I think is better? If it pierces people, then yeah, we'll just take that.
Drawn tight.
Here, nectar, because a pomegranate, even randomly on one of these things, will be quite wonderful. The power shot thing, you know, if I was a better player, you know, it's probably still really good, but we'll see how this one pans out. It's not going to be bad. It is going to do its work, you know. And when there's really, really big groups of people and that gets to swirling, okay, yeah, I've reevaluated it. It's wonderful. It's absolutely great. I'm so glad I took that one. All right, we are going here for the dual boon. Hopefully it won't cost us too much time. All right, and we get a chaos boon also. So here we go for Dionysus because Artemis is easier to avoid if you just run around crazy. Premium vintage, why not?
Am I some kind?
She won't let this go.
You know, dash could be fine, but it occurs to me that I won't be able to get out if I don't, you know, win. And since this will give me a really good way to get a lot of hit points over the run. Yeah, I'm so glad I took this one. This one's so good. All right. All right, we only have 2 minutes left on this, so we really gotta start keeping it up. All right, here for the mark is where we're going. Here we go to the Chaos Gate, and hopefully we won't have to turn off something too good.
Hello,
Hopefully
miss.
it'll be like, don't cast. All right. Yeah, excellent. So we can't collect the cast, and then we'll do more damage on the special. Seems solid. And then I hate to pass up a Hermes boon, but you know, we might have just been able to run right in. But here we're going to, you know, Floodshot could be really solid. But we're going to go for the dash. Not because I just love the dash, but because I feel like in situations where...
Hi, you two.
Oh no, not Electo. In situations where I want to be using that cast, like maybe I wouldn't. Alright, this is great.
She's psyching up. Not yet.
It won't let me use my summon in here? Is it because it's like from one of the Furies and I can't use it in this fight?
Get out. For safekeeping.
Alright. We've got 1 minute left on the clock. This is not a good pace, but we could pick it up.
Keepsakes hold power.
We'll take upgraded rarity, and maybe we'll get like something, something legendary, something that's gonna open this wide up. You know, even because the only stuff on the heat is the timer. At this point, it's just the one level here. So all we gotta do is continue playing, and we'll at the very least, regardless, get 1 Titan Blood on the run. So that's you know, that's good. I gotta remember that there is a point to winning, not like my 0 heat runs that I was doing.
Right. Good enough.
And here we're just gonna go for Aphrodite on the call because it's really strong, and I know there's a dual boon with Aphrodite in them, but I don't know. You know, maybe I shouldn't have went with Aphrodite. That was the original plan before I saw how well the attack with Artemis was working, and now I think that the Artemis Dionysus split is good, and I don't want the Aphrodite cast, but if it's highly rare, then maybe I'll get it and try to override it later. Well, you know, it'll be okay. The one thing our build does have is really good damage on armor. And the ability to stand still and just tank so many shots. You know, that's not a positive thing, but it is the thing we have. These wide open spaces are so bad for my time here. Alright, so here we go. Dying Lament. Great.
I'm all worked up. Hit me if you can, witches.
You know, I should have forced the Poseidon boon. That's what I should have done. And then I could have got, like, wall knock. I don't know. Maybe the Poseidon cast was better than I was giving it credit for. You know, Hangover Afflicted Foes, going to the other ones. Bad Influence seems really good, though, too. We'll take this. On the grounds that in lots of these rooms, it won't be good on boss fights, but it'll be good everywhere else. Yeah, like right now, it's already online and, you know, going wonderfully. You know, it's solid. I just, I'm going too slow, I think. You know, I won't say I'm playing too safe, but I don't think I'm aggressive enough with my positioning. I think, you know, I'm taking damage, which makes me feel like I am being aggressive, but I'm not. All right. Way more damage every time we blow up a foe, yeah. And this thing, I actually think this ability is quite nice. The Aphrodite pop. Even though, I mean, not worth taking a boon on because we could have just... You know, I really like the build though. I think, yeah, we would just target Artemis if we couldn't get it. And taking Aphrodite. I mean, we could try an Aphrodite as well. But because the thing with Aphrodite is, like, I'm not good, right? So the weakness could be very solid. And I think there's a like a dual boon with Dionysus where they can get more hangovers when they're weak. So maybe it would be good for those reasons. But if you take Artie, then you can get marked for death. And marked for death real good. I don't even know what the other gate was. Just don't even let me see it. I didn't want to know. Alright, Dionysus plus Hermes. Here we're going to get peer pressure, and then from Hermes, dash for sturdiness. And now it's time for Lernie, which should be fine.
Temperature lately, Lernie.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. It does make me think that the heroes of Elysium will be moderately annoying. Yeah, because I mean here, yeah, I mean this is fine. This is good for the Lernie heads. It's totally good. Because with the Pierce, it's better than I was giving it credit for. It's sort of low on Lernie itself.
Hydra trouble, Zagreus.
But we'll just
Cheers.
you know, it's not dramatic, but it's good damage. And I almost took a stock loss there. I might have, actually. I don't know how much HP I was left with. Not a lot.
No more heads.
18? Oh, yeah. We'll be fine. After the fountain plus the darkness there, we'll be in good enough shape.
How could you, boy? That Hydra had a family.
So, what do we do here? Poseidon? Yeah. Trap damage to foes.
Onward.
And we just go Poseidon, either the cast, or if we get like Watery Blast. I mean, both would be best. But I wonder how practical a cast build ever is going to be with the bow for me, because like I'm so you know, simple-minded. Like I figure, okay, how's my build gonna go, and then I just sort of do that one thing. I feel like I have times where I just don't even cast at all. I'm like, no, this isn't a cast build. This is a build that wants to special, and then, you know, I need to learn how to do that with the old spear. I never used the special with the spear. I actually really like this build, though. I think this is a fun build with the bow, with the Dionysus thing. All right, 4 more shots with the special. You can't say no to that, right? No, you can't. Not if you're me.
Come.
there, though, if you could get them in front of the homing missiles, so if you like manage to stick
Coin for Chiron.
the thing that's homing in on them on the guy in the back, or reposition them with the Pierce, it's quite nice. All right, excellent. And when it homes around, it goes around the back. You know, that could have went worse. Here, Chaos Gate, or yeah. No, we got to take the Poseidon one. If we skip the Poseidon one, then the point of taking this thing is already gone. And we already have, like, boosted special, right? So, and this is going great. We're just going to swing over here. And our build is wonderfully suited for dealing with this specific boss room. Very clean. Come on, please finish. All right. The point is that, you know, none of them got to jump up. So here we go. Man, this is tough. So we have the cast, or we can take the duo boon for it, even though we don't have a cast yet. Is this the move? Knowing that we can probably get a cast? Yes.
Two blessings.
Greed is good. And here we go to Patroclus, both to skip a room and for attack damage.
I heard you vanquished Theseus however many times of late.
What, you know him?
You're quite notorious around these parts. Take it.
Thank you, sir.
And Zeus Spoon here, and here we'll take the cast, absolutely. And I quite like it here. Alright, so here we will... Yeah, just one there, why not? I wish we could get Jolt. I should have rerolled the Zeus Spoon for Jolt. No, that's not true. I should have been doing chain lightning this whole time. No, I don't know if that's even right. But if we can get Jolt on it, I still don't know if it was right. Yeah, it's pretty weak now. Without anything tying it in. Well, you know, whatever. I should have rerolled it for Jolt.
Not now.
Yeah, that's so weak. That's so weak. It's not even worth the time to cast it. It's alright. Now I know. In a build like this, the Zeus cast is not worth taking. I mean, it might be fine, you know, situationally. But
Your dust.
I think probably with this, like, the Athena cast would be the way to go, because that would be a way to, like, deal with a bunch of silly projectiles. That should be the only reason why you would be doing the cast. Either that or Poseidon cast, but I already, you know, I had to not take that one. Although if I get a chance again, well, you know, it would depend on what it was up against. Because I don't think the future of this build is with the cast. Like I certainly wouldn't want to give up Rupture for it or something.
Right on time.
Here comes a little.
Alright, so here, Flurry cast, sure.
Moving right along.
And skip the Zeus Spoon. It may have been a free Zeus Spoon, but we're going to skip the room. I think when it's about to the end of Elysium, it's usually a free boon, and I need to quit going to Chiron if I can't afford it. Okay, I gotta quit. Wow, I'm so bad.
You truly think you shall withstand our unsurpassable bullhorn technique?
Have to go.
It's her!
We'll chat later, okay?
By the power of Olympus! Do it!
Together.
Whoops. Alright, well.
Oh, back.
In a better world, I would have beat them already.
I can't.
I don't even know if I can. No, they're almost dead, right? Right? I used the summon too early again, and now I'm having to put up with
Friend, you bastard!
trying to deal with Theseus with a build that can't dash strike, proving that I don't understand how to do it.
No!
Oh, wow. Pretty bad. All right, so 1626 right now.
Finally.
I would consider it highly unlikely that we're going to set a speed record here. But, you know, what are you going to do?
Courtesy of the pack.
I mean, I made big mistakes. I should have, you know, I took the Aphrodite boon keepsake, and then I didn't even, like, want it for the build, essentially. Like, how much better it would have been if I would have gotten more Artemis stuff there. Or a cast that really worked. Alright, so we're going to Artemis first, because my general MO is you go... You know, the cast might be good for these tunnels, though. Is you go to the god boon that you want the most. Oh no, where's the fountain? I'm gonna die in here. I don't want to die in here. Where's the fountain? I literally can't see it. Okay, there it is.
Don't need a cure.
I've never been in one of these rooms so long. I'm not gonna make it. You go to the god boon that you want that's not a upper level one, and then you go to the god boon that you want that's in the upper level one, and you just hope that the satyr sack's in one of them.
I'm out. Come try me. Has to be the last of this lot.
I'm thinking maybe Ares is better on the special. But then again, like, this is not a good attempt. I'm playing so bad. It's fine, you know, it's fine. We'll probably get out, right? Probably. I need to start actually, like, paying attention to the fact that I only have 2 stocks at 41 hit points, though.
Me, Artemis.
Alright, hangover afflicted foes more likely to take critical damage. Yeah?
Thanks, family. Need to keep looking down those passageways. Should check this way. Ah.
Alright, we're going to do that and hope to regain some hit points here. It won't be too many. It might... Oh my goodness, please let me... I'm so bad. Oh, I lost my whole hand on my keyboard because I was freaking out. That's why I couldn't play.
That was close.
Well, anyway, I need to stop thinking about setting a time record because I'm not going to, and start just trying to win. All right. Jeez. That's how easy it is to get excited when you're bad. I think the Aphrodite thing where they blow up is good. I don't know how good. Not as good as a lot of other things, but the dreams coming true. All right, so we take the fountain for all the hit points. Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, it's what, 80 hit points? I don't know if the other one would have been more influential.
I'll take it.
Aphrodite here for a call, good time for it, and then we will take this, which is totally useless.
The fearsomes.
Bye for now, boy.
Yeah, because it's 1918 right now, so we 100% cannot get a speed record. So all we got to do is clear it, and that's fine. You know, not every run has to be a record.
Zagreus?
Zagreus, that's my name, Dad. Whoops.
I can't. Darkness. You see. Darkness.
Oh, I'm mad.
Darkness.
Whoops.
Darkness.
Yeah, this build, you know, very meh. I mean, it's fine. If I would have got this time a couple of days ago, I would have been like, wow, the best time I've ever gotten. Whoops. Ow.
I don't think so.
Pure passion coming up.
You cannot cheat death.
I can cheat anything.
Your relatives. You'll burn.
Ow. Alright, so am I going to get this or not? I mean, probably not.
Megara, what are you
Sit
doing
you.
here?
Alright, the other facet that I wasn't considering about how much Aphrodite is better than Artemis is that Artemis is fine, but Artemis can't keep me alive. And, you know, I would have still had a life and a half rather than 14 hit points. Wow, what a bad run. But hey, you know, whatever. At least we got it.
Escape.
I did it.
Yeah, I did it. But hey, we're on a streak of 4, which is a new record for streak. Either that or it ties for it. So yeah, nowhere close to to a record with the bow. But hey, we got to tighten blood out of it.
Confidence. The prince neglected to avoid stepping on a toxic strain of fungus. So rare you'd not have heard of it.
Poor guy.
Wonder if I can get out even faster.
Yes, I wonder too. We're just gonna check here with this guy real quick. So, I don't think I want to do the bow again.
My blade. Stygius.
Do I want to do the sword? No, not particularly. Let's do the gun. Gun's fun. We'll do another Lucifer try, and the Aphrodite at a special was really good. Do we want to force that? I think yes. So here we need heat 8. How best to get it? If we do 2 levels there, can we do anything else that's not going to actually make it harder? We could take this. This seems like a terrible idea. Oh, we'll try it. After all, if it seems like it's going really slow, like I should still be able to get out with it, right?
What could go wrong?
At 7 minutes a thing, like, it should still totally be fine.
Over there.
And slightly more damage is okay, because we're going with Aphrodite. And we have to reroll here, because it has to be the special. It has to be the special, I said. There we go.
Let me have it.
And here we're hoping that Chaos is going to give us an empowered special. That's the dream. And we'll reroll here.
Let's see what else.
There we go. This build is now looking like it could be pretty good. So no casting, only firing. And we're about to have a very, very powerful special. If we can get a good hammer... If we can get a good hammer for like 3 shots or spread shot or something of the nature, then we'll be in wonderful shape. Because this thing already does, you know, like a lot. 250
More coming.
more. Oh no.
Can't do that.
Decent AoE. And as soon as this cast goes up, we'll be great. Do we take Ares on the auto attack? I mean, probably. Wow. Maybe this build is not as good as I was thinking it was. No, it's not fair. I'm just not doing the setup.
Lord Ares.
You bear the war.
And attack for doom, yeah. Here we take the pomegranate and we're just gonna spend it on Aphrodite special because it's all about Aphrodite special all the time. Yeah, Ares on the auto attack seems really solid. 30% more damage on the special, yeah, definitely. Chaos Boon super powered now, and we'll take even more damage on the special here. We'll be able to nuke the Furies, I think. Oh no, I got stuck on the wall. You know, maybe Ares on the auto attack is terrible and I wasn't thinking about it. It'll be fine. I mean, it's obviously very bad, right? It's a status effect. Something like Demeter's Chill would be better.
Not yet.
Something like Dionysus would even maybe be better. No, probably not. Demeter Chill. Because at least that's percentage-wise, and then it would stack. Alright, so here, any damage crit? Yes, please.
Senses sharpen. You and me, sneak.
I don't know how Sneak works, but if you don't look at them, you can get them. Alright, here we will take Tidal Dash. The cast was attractive, but not nearly as attractive as the Tidal Dash is. Because I don't know if the dash can blow up. Yes, the dash can blow up the pearls, and that makes it awesome. So now I don't have to worry about, you know, some of the other things that are going on. You just dash them around, and then you don't have to have ammo to blow up your little pearls. Your pearls of Aphrodite. Your explosive love.
Can't do that.
Oh no, I didn't walk in the door. Terrible.
Worthless.
But this is good. Just when I find Poseidon, plus, you know, I've got my my favored boon earlier, that means we can go with Poseidon in the second act to try to get the tie-ins, and then, because right now, we go to the Sisyphus door, do we take money? Yeah, we take money even though our HP is low.
I think I'm managing.
Well, it was work, you know? Even your father has to work. Of course, I've since
I
retired.
should slow down. I was
It
going
seems
through this
you really
conversation.
like
We haven't had it
yourself
yet.
occupied. Whatever makes you feel content.
We take money because there will probably be a fountain before the end, or at the very least, maybe we're going to go right to Chiron and then it'll be the boss fight. Yes, that's what it is. Alright, so Palms of Power, more potency for the rest of the build. Yes, this is a good time to get this. And here, we take the max HP. Why not?
Oh, hello.
Ready, Tess. You know Batty.
Come on, Meg. You can do anything if you said.
Then let's make it.
Yeah, so Batty won't work here. She,
I'm out.
that was clear to me after the last one, but I still wanted to try it, because I bet it's good, you know?
You can't hurt me.
I can hurt anyone.
I'm empty.
Really?
I can't.
Alright, I got 5 HP left. Please, just...
Load it up.
Alright, I once again proved that I don't know how to play this game. Which one was... See, and once again.
Cool.
Classic thing, lose a stock and then immediately
Strictly business.
clear an opponent. It's fine, whatever. I do realize now that I'm complaining, I'm like, didn't I take like additional damage on heat or something? So maybe it's my fault.
At least the Fury sisters are on better terms.
Heading up.
So we've gotten 0 hammers so far, which means we're due 1 now, and then we should find 1 in Elysium too. We've got Ideal Chaos Boon for special attack, And, you know, we'll be getting a Poseidon Boon here for knockback or rupture or both.
Not yet. How many more of these are there?
Hey, my Daedalus Hammer. Now we get a chance for this build to actually be good. Because right now, we just have the bones, right? Without a hammer, I don't think this this special is ever going to be great for me, because it's a little bit too much setup, right? You got to be a little bit too careful. You got to be a little bit too thoughtful. That's not me. I'm a puncher, you know. I'm a dash strike guy. I believe in showing heart and gumption, you know, and punching people in the face and making them drink the red lava. Here we go. 3 times in rapid succession with the bomb. Now we don't have to aim anymore, and we're in business. So, totally in business. Can't buy anything, doesn't matter.
Steady now.
Barge of Doom? Nope. This little thing. Yes, Barge of Doom.
Out there. Can't do that.
But we are now absolutely in business, because we can now drop the nukes. This is the thing that we needed all along. This is what all of the power was for. It's already over. All right, we just gotta keep on riding this. All right, boons with knock away rupture foes, yes, because we're never gonna have time to cast again, but we will have time to dash. The cast would be a thing that you would do if you couldn't special at this point, because, well,
I'm empty. Not now. Can't do that. Useless.
oh, there's a Chaos Boon there. Would it have been worth taking? Well, we already have special damage. I don't know if different levels stack.
In the name of Hades.
Hope you don't mind if I...
We should certainly be able to win this no matter what kind of enemy it is. Now, normally I would be like, I don't know if we could do it. But here, due to my ability to sink about 1k damage all of the time to what I would call applied single target, where it works on a guy, you don't need a bunch around it, but it also, you know, does it in a group. I will not find my own targets. You are merely death, and I am the aspect of the morning. You know, when you get triple special, it feels like the build is good, but I have no idea if it is.
Say no more.
Alright, sturdiness, yes.
Faster than ever.
You earn this fair and square. You have this.
I should have taken the Chiron one. I didn't have very much money. Alright, yeah, so, and I thought we would have Lernie next, so we took a choice. Here we'll get 10% more damage on everything. I mean, yeah, that's right. We could have taken the call, but I mean, like, fundamentally, you just play right. I mean, you don't, not if you're me. Alright, Lernie fight.
Lernie, hiss once if you think you're going to lose. There. Not yet.
problem Lernie has here is that this build is the madman. This build is every bit as good as the best build I've ever had, only it's it right now in Act 2, and my other build took so much longer to get turned on. But basically, all I need is this hammer and the Aphrodite special. But, you know, we got an epic Aphrodite special. Got the perfect Chaos Boon for it, too. So this is far better than our average expectation for a great build would be.
I can't.
And 8:13 and we're already getting out. Now this is a good pace.
Until you reconstitute
It's
the
not a dramatically great pace, but it is a good pace. It's likely to be a record for this, even though it's at 8 heat, which feels good, but it may not be a record overall. We'll just have to see. So what do we got here? What will make this good? If we take Artemis, we can get crit on stuff. Yeah. Bonus special damage, awesome.
next region.
So there's, you know, if you get spread here, at least it seems that way.
Multiple foes sighted.
I will say, this isn't like the craziest build I've ever taken here, but it's real good. And also, I need to stop pretending that the beam exists. The beam is meaningless. Here we go. It radiates 250% damage in a larger area.
Feels lighter than before.
And it also makes way bigger explosions. And this thing is so fun.
Not yet. Nice try.
It's doing so much damage right now. Alright, so here, do we reroll this to try to get... No, we'll just take the huge rupture boost, right? And we take a god boon here. Oh god, I don't know why. Because I'm greedy? Yeah.
I knew your heart was true.
So here, weak effects for longer duration. No, we'll take call, because that'll help punch through boss fights and stuff.
Had to do it. Can't do that. I'm empty.
So you survived.
Alright, so here we take the cast? Or do we re-roll for just raw percent crit? We take the cast? Blah. No, I want crit. Just give me crit.
Please.
He won't. Well, support fire could be good.
The hunt is on. The mother of all soul catchers.
And of course, the mother of all soul catchers can absolutely not stand up here. And it's already over.
Won't catch this soul, thanks.
Here we go. And... yeah, I guess now we'll just take the cast, whatever. And hope for eventually to get just raw percent crit.
More strongbows?
Should have taken Mark for Death on the chance that we would get percent crit.
Not now.
Nah, this is better. The seeking thing is better because it is amusing.
Ready.
Because it can go around and mop up some of my problems, and that is invaluable. Because it also lets me know where my remaining foes are, and I often don't know where my enemies are. And you should know all your enemies.
I'm empty.
Here we go and buy a life back.
It's you. You ever been in love with someone, stranger?
Unfortunately, yes, Patroclus. Unfortunately, yes. Oh, you mean Zagreus.
Not sure that I have been, sir. I understand it's one of those things where you'll know it when it happens.
Perhaps you shall, someday or night down here. The feeling comes with pain, and plenty of it, but the pain is worth it in my limited experience. And once you find that feeling, cling to it as tightly as you can, if you don't mind my saying.
That's terrible advice. Because 6 premium, give me that. Hermes might have been better, but if we get like, you know, if we get wall knock, then, well, if we don't get wall knock, then I'll be annoyed that we didn't keep our reroll for this, but because wall knock's just gonna make the tunnels of the Styx really fast, and Hermes, I mean, what's Hermes gonna do? Let us special faster? That might be somewhat good. All right, so unfortunately, yeah, we're going to do knockback damage to bosses. It's just terrible. It's the worst. Maybe I should have taken the random smattering of stuff for the, you know, the odd amount of things.
Not yet. Can't do that.
The good thing about this build is, well, I just died. Well, that's not a good thing about it. It's like, I was going to say I just killed like half the room and I didn't even know what happened to him. Because this is like a late Elysium room and it just got absolutely mollywomped. And I was barely involved. Because we're about to be into the boss fight, right? My doom effects continuously strike weak foes. No, we're going to take this increased special damage because it sounds hilarious. Oh, I should have taken this. What a waste of time. Alright, so we're at 12 minutes right now. We are definitely on pace for a record. Maybe, no.
Megara.
Yes. My lady Megara.
I'm empty.
Back.
Not yet.
Olympians, I call upon your aid.
So, 12:24 right now. And, you know, on Heat 8, not bad. So what we got to do now is drink this fountain, move over to the Patroclus thing, and take increased special damage again. Feels so good.
Done.
So we're certainly on pace for a strong record with the gun. I don't think we'll crack our personal best overall,
This one, I guess.
but we'll see. So we take the God Boon that we want, or rather the God Boon that's not elite if there's only one choice.
I can't.
And we figure if it's not this one, then it'll be the next one. That's labeled as the elites. Because that just seems to be how it is.
I can't. Not now.
Yeah, you know, the Seeking Arrow wasn't good. It's alright. The build is still very strong. You know, I wanted percent crit, and that's what I would have taken if I had it. Critical effects deal even more damage to weak foes. No. Cast for second projectile? I mean, yeah, might as well.
That might. A fishing point. I bet it's in here.
Should have taken the Poseidon cast. Nah, I think the Poseidon dash was a good call. And overall, the wise thing here, because once you have, you know, especially once you get your triple special, which I don't know how good this build will ever be without that, but, you know, the good thing is I never have to find out either. It's unimportant. And here we go. Whether or not this rule is a rule, so more damage on the foes, yes.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
So 1345.
Time to deliver the goods.
I'm not going to buy a boon because I need this time. 1348.
I owe you one, boy.
If I can beat Hades in 2 minutes, then I'll have a personal best. I think it's doable. I think it's very doable. This build outputs a huge amount of damage, and we're going to be able to stand up and fight.
Until excuse me for a moment.
But not if I control the area like that. There we go. You know, it was a late start, but he's already down 1/3 hit points.
Reload. Not yet. I'm empty.
Darkness.
Not now.
We don't need to kill the guy, we just need to kill Hades. Alright. Phase 2, 1434. We are getting this. Can we get it sub 15?
Come on and die.
Hey, Meg.
Really, Zagreus?
Out of my sight.
Can't do that.
You're surely needed elsewhere, Megara.
Come on. Sub 15, let's go. I got 7 more seconds. Come on, sit still. Sit still, old man. Sit still. 14:59.11. The game's probably going to call it 15 when it rounds up, but it's 14:59.11, okay? It's a sub 15. It's my first sub 15. Smashing my record.
Well done.
And on Heat 8. So, good for me.
Bye.
The beginnings of an ideal build.
Time.
I mean, when you start out with massive increase to special damage from chaos and then just get everything right, so good. 14:59.12. Almost a full minute improvement over my previous personal best, which I said earlier today. So wonderful, and now a streak of 5. Awesome. And we even got rewards for clearing it with the heat. So ain't that fun? Because I had been doing 0 heat and setting records, so that was on 8, so nice. Records for me. I'm sure they are nowhere close to the real records. I don't know what the records are. I bet they're inspiring. I bet they make me look terrible. Because I've had some builds, like, sort of by accident. Like, that one, I would consider that really powerful, but I bet it's not. I bet it's just medium powerful.
Then, predictably, made one of his fatal mistakes again.
Showed you that time, Father.
Great job!
Thanks.
Cerberus there.
Not Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
That feels awesome. Very proud of me. I like the rail because you don't have to aim. And that's good if you're bad. It's good if you're good, too, I bet. I wouldn't know. Alright, do I want to try another one? Or play Minecraft?
Stygius hungers.
It's my slowest time now. Still the bow. I don't feel like using it, though. Can we level it up here? Yeah, we can, yeah, we could try the normal bow.
All set.
And yeah, just go like Artemis on the auto attack, and that would be Zagreus bow 5 heat, and we can just turn these down. And then give him like one thing of bonus damage, because who cares? Yeah.
Wretches of the underworld, take heed.
A hammer to start for attack to hurt faraway people a whole lot more. Seems good, I hope.
Quite the bow. Not now.
Because we already have like a big crit percentage, right? So if we just get like a really big crit percentage. I'm used to the Chiron thing, though. It's funny how much I thought that my special was going to aim in on them.
Am I interrupting something?
You know, I don't... Maybe I don't want to play this.
Weak.
I don't think I'm going to set any records with this one, guys. Alright, we want it on the attack, and that's just what we get. I should have went to the key door. All right, maybe I can use the bow, right? It remains to be seen.
May I help you?
All right, so what would be a good secondary here? What would be a good primary? Should I be taking like the Ares Doom on the secondary and then trying to get Artemis for Act 2 whenever the damage might start mattering more? I don't know. The important thing is that if we get out, we'll get 2 Titan Blood for this, and that's you know, really what matters. Wow, what am I doing? I hate to pass up an Artemis Spoon, but I hate to pass up a Chaos Spoon more. Give me auto attack damage.
Any other blessings, maybe?
Alright, so we get 39% attack damage after this is done. And it messes up our dashes until then, which is fine. I just don't know if I like this bow. I like the Chiron bow. So here, we'll take this just for safety, because I'm afraid that I'm not going to get out of this alive if I don't get a lot more HP somehow. Like, how am I going to win this fight? Am I just not? Nope. Well, that'll work.
Stay out of my way now.
So a special here would be fine. Here we go. Lightning Reflex is even better. Because this lets you get, like, Jolt or all sorts of fun things, and I did the thing where I thought I had something good on my special, and I don't. Yeah, if I had Doom on special, then all of this early game could be, like, a lot simpler. But do I want, like, a bunch more Ares stuff? Would it be... Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know.
My bone from Master Chaos has evolved.
You know, it'll be good practice anyway. Even if we're not setting any speed records. Because I need to learn how to use the bow properly. And this will be a good build for shooting things. Revenge? Yeah, why not? I mean, I can think of reasons why not. And here we go.
Electo.
Pace is fine.
I'm going to
I'm not looking forward to this fight. Never mind, it's fine.
come off it, Zag. Felt that.
Wow. Once again, I proved that I'm the worst by losing a stock just before the end of a boss fight. Terrible. Terrible.
The ancient blood. Let's see here.
Enjoy the
Alright, here, what do we want? Ares for the special. I mean, we might as well try it out. Just because I think it could be good doesn't mean it's going to be.
Clear.
And maybe the run's going to be good, but it just seems like it's sort of bad right now. Not a great Daedalus hammer. What I need is a big exploding shot. Something that'll make it so that being bad at aiming won't matter.
Suffer.
But, you know, it's also a bow, so if I just learned how to shoot it, then I bet that would have good effects. Where are the foes?
Delicious.
This was probably a waste because it was what, like 4% more? Yeah,
And
pretty
we're off.
bad. And then we'll go to Chiron, not be able to afford anything, but that's alright. It's at least moving a room forward. Witch's Circle. I mean, it's alright.
Witches.
Unless I'm about to die. Well, that was miserable.
Phew.
But, you know, whatever. It worked. And he's happy about the vial. He's like, wow, what a blood-filled vial you have. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? But hey, at least we'll get some nectar for max HP. I don't think this build is good. Yeah, I don't think this build is good at all. Maybe what's on the special doesn't matter. Maybe this bow, you know, maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe I need like a cast that'll synergize with it. I don't know.
Should be something useful here.
We'll take a god fight. Here we're siding with Demeter over Zeus, because I swear it's impossible for me to see Demeters. I just assume it's me doing it.
You have my gratitude.
And here we'll take the call, sure.
Perhaps you
Didn't have much choice. Looks like I angered him.
Because Zeus's at least looks like big gold things, and nothing I do looks like that. Demeter's just looks like sort of like environmental effects. Sometimes. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I'm about to die again. I don't think I should use the bow. I don't.
No.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to use the bow. Pretty rough stuff, man. Any weapon that makes me sit still is gonna make me lose. I don't think I have learned anything at all about how to behave properly. I think I also should have taken Marked for Death, and I just ignored it. Man,
I see you regrew your neck.
But on the upside, you know, if they just sit still, but when are they ever going to do that, right? I'm so bad. I can't. I think the problem is that I tunnel vision really hard, and the bow makes me focus on too many things. You know, what's the timing of it? Where is the cursor pointed? Do I have a functioning human brain? And the answer to so many of those questions is I don't know at any given moment. Like right here, what's even happening? Am I taking damage? I'm not sure. Oh, those guys are killing me. Right. See, I couldn't even notice for like 7 seconds. It doesn't help that I'm talking to myself. Look, ultimately it's my choice to be talking to myself while I'm doing this, right? But anyway, I don't like the bow. I'm too stupid to use the bow. The railgun's great because you don't have to aim it. I mean, maybe you're supposed to, but I don't have to aim it.
No comfort from the bitter cold.
No, no.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, whatever. I'm not upset. I'm just not gonna use the bow very much anymore. Maybe ever. I don't like it, you know.
That Lernie.
I don't like the bow, and I don't like the spear, and it's fine that the times are bad.
Skelly.
Yeah, so no more aspect of Zagreus. Maybe some of the other ones might be fine someday. It doesn't matter.
My shield.
We need more. Man, that really bummed me out. Anytime I die, especially there, like, I don't even know what was going on. I'm probably tired. Can probably blame it on being tired. Well, what we're gonna do...
It's time, Varatha.
I don't feel like playing anymore. I guess I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm not having a good time. I don't know why I was losing focus that badly there. Might just be tired. But there's no point in playing if I can't get out of Lerna. Yeah, no point in playing. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I think I might plant wheat for a little bit here in a bit, but that's all for this.